Hello.
Well, hello, happy Monday.
Hello.
Good, good, good. So we're back again with the Chatterbox with King Jacob and yours truly. I am King Jacob. And so today we have a special guest, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, by the way of, the Big D, Detroit. So we're gonna before we get into the topic, I'm gonna let her formally just introduce herself, so you can get acquainted with who she is, what she's about, and what she ultimately represents. So you can go ahead and tell them who you are, sweetheart.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
everyone.
My name
My
is
name is
Patricia.
Patricia.
I go
I
by
go by
Patricia
Patricia
Monet.
Monet.
Facebook, you can
Facebook,
find
you
me
can
at
find me at
Paris
Paris
Henderson.
Henderson.
And
And
pretty
pretty
much, I'm
much,
new to the
I'm new to
acting
the acting
scene.
scene.
And I
And
am an
I am
aspiring
an aspiring
actress. I
actress.
enjoy
I
it.
enjoy
I
it.
love
I
telling
love telling
stories.
stories.
And that's why I'm
And
here
that's why I'm
today
here today
to talk
to
about the
talk about
new
the new
role
role
that I'm
that
playing.
I'm playing.
All right, okay. So, with that with that being said, before we get into this new role that you're playing and how you got into the film business and all the above, um, are there any is there any other entertainment avenues that you have partaken before the film industry?
You know what?
You know
Early
what? Early
on in
on
in my
in
college
my
days,
college days,
I
I
started
started
a
a
music
music
showcase,
showcase,
and it
Mm-hmm.
was called
and it was
Flight
called Flight
21.
21.
And it
Mm-hmm.
was
And it
like
was like pretty
much
much
I would go to
I would go
college
to college
campuses and have
campuses
little
and have little
concerts. So
concerts.
I would
So
rent
I
out
would rent
like a
out like
local
a local
venue,
venue,
whether it's like
whether
an
it's
art
like an art
museum or
museum
something of
or
that
something of that
nature,
nature,
and
and
invite like
invite like
the
the
performing
performing
artists
artists
that was on the
that was on the
campus
campus
to come and
to come and
perform. And
perform.
I
And
will
I
also
will also
invite
invite
DJs and
DJs and
videographers and
videographers and
photographers to
photographers
pretty
to
much make
pretty
a
much make a
networking
networking
event,
event,
but allow
Mm-hmm.
but
people
allow
to
people to
showcase
showcase
the
the
artists to
artists to
showcase their
showcase
music.
their music.
That it seems like that would be pretty big out there where you're at in Vegas now because music is so broad with it going from the analog to the digital era. I think there may be
Absolutely.
something that you should get back into out there in Vegas.
That sounds
Yeah,
like a
That
good
sounds like a good
idea.
for
idea.
sure, for sure. So, and even with that being said, the Flight 21 TV YouTube channel of the artists performing and stuff at your showcase will be pretty dope.
That would be
That
dope.
Yeah,
would be dope.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I might need
I
your
might
help
need
with
your
that.
help with that.
Okay, not a problem, not a problem. I'll be more than happy to help you with it. So we're gonna get into you as a person, as an actress, and I always like to ask my guests, with them doing what they do in the entertainment business. I also like to know about their community values, but we'll get into that a little bit later on.
Okay.
So
Okay.
with that being said, how did you know? Or first of all, let's go ahead and pronounce your name again for the audience.
Patricia.
Patricia.
Patricia Monet.
Patricia Monet.
Patricia
Do
Monet.
you mind if
Do
I
you mind if
disconnect
I
my
disconnect my
AirPods?
AirPods?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Are we good?
Uh-oh.
Uh
Let's
oh.
see.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're
All
good.
right. We're good.
All right. Great. 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 So, um,
Can
you
you
say
still
you're
hear
new
me?
to the
Can you
act.
still hear me?
I can. I can.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you say you're new to the film industry and whatnot, but you've been around the music scene So those industries are not too much of a difference. You know,
Not
when
at
it comes
all.
to a lot of things, you know, when it comes to contracts, agreements, paperwork, when it comes to, you know, meeting people and networking, a lot of people that's in the film industry have did something in the music industry once upon a time. You know, it's a couple that you may have met that haven't, but a lot of them have. So with that being said, what what prompted you to want to get into the film industry and to become an actress?
Honestly, I hate to
I
sound
hate to sound
cliche, but
cliche, but
I feel like
I
I've
feel like
always
I've always
been
been
a drama
a drama
queen in a
queen in a
sense.
sense.
I'm an only
I'm an only
child,
child,
so
so
I've had a
I've
lot of
had a lot of
personality.
personality.
I've been
I've
around
been around
adults pretty
adults
much
pretty
my
much my
entire life,
entire life,
and
Hmm.
that
and
I
that
kind of
I kind of
always
always
had in
had
my
in my
heart that I would
heart
be
that I
some
would be some
type of
type of
entertainer, more
entertainer,
so
more so
along
along
singing and
singing
dancing.
and dancing.
And so
And so
it kept
it
coming up.
kept
The
coming
idea
up. The
kept coming
idea
up,
kept
but I
coming
was like,
up,
you
but I
know
was
what?
like,
I
you know
really
what?
love
I really
music
love
so
music
much.
so
And
much.
like you said,
And like
the
you said, the
industries are not
industries are
too
not too
far off from
far
each
off
other,
from each
but
other, but
music is really
music
where
is
my
really
heart
where my
is. And
heart is.
so
And so
I couldn't really
I couldn't
find
really
what my
find
niche
what my
would
niche
be, if
would
it would
be, if
be
it would be
rapping or
rapping or
singing, because I
singing,
can
because I can
write
write
and I can
and I
sing.
can sing.
And so
And
I
so
was like,
I was like,
where do I really
where do
stand?
I
So
really
I
stand?
started to
So I
play the
started to play the
background with the
background with
music,
the music,
and I will
and
always
I
reach
will
out to
always
my
reach out to my
grandfather because he
grandfather
was
because he was
entrepreneur
entrepreneur
to
to
invest in any
invest in
idea that
any
I
idea
had.
that I
So
had.
every
So
time I had
every
a
time
new
I had a new
idea,
idea,
I'm like,
I'm
Grandpa,
like, Grandpa,
this is my
this
idea.
is
What
my
do you
idea.
think?
What do you think?
And so
And so
he actually
he
passed
actually
away in
passed away in
2017, but
2017,
a
but
couple
a
months
couple
before he
months before
passed
he passed
away, I
away,
came to
I
him with
came
a
to him
new
with a new
business venture
business
yet
venture
again,
yet
which was a
again, which
fashion
was a
boutique.
fashion boutique.
And he said,
And
you
he
know
said,
what?
you know what?
I really
I
think
really
that
think
you
that
would be good
you
at
would be good
acting.
at acting.
And I was like,
And
and
I was
he's
like, and he's
like a
like
man
a
of
man of
not a many
not a many
words.
words.
So
So
he says
Right.
what he
he says
says and
what he
he's
says
done.
and he's done.
And so
And
I
so
was
I
like,
was like,
well,
well,
okay,
okay,
like,
like,
is there a
is there
specific
a specific
reason?
reason?
He was just like,
He was
no,
just like,
just
no,
look
just
into
look
it.
into it.
Find a way,
Find a
look
way,
into it.
look into it.
And
And
so
so
that pretty
that pretty
much
much
inspired me
inspired me
to
to
actually
actually
do it.
do it.
Just
Just
even before
even
he
before
passed, I
he
started
passed, I
looking
started
into it.
looking
I
into
couldn't
it. I
find
couldn't
anything.
find
I was here
anything.
in
I was here in
Vegas.
Vegas.
And
And
after he passed
after he
away in
passed away in
2017,
2017,
I was still
I was
just
still just
keeping my eyes
keeping my eyes
open,
open,
but still
but
kind of
still kind of
dabbling in
dabbling in
the arts
the
of
arts of
fashion, of
fashion, of
music
music
still, and
still,
was like,
and
okay,
was like,
I'll just
okay, I'll
wait.
just wait.
And
And
so when the
so when
time
the time
came,
came,
I had the
I had the
opportunity to
opportunity to
take
take
training
training
and
and
then
then
move forward
move
in it.
forward in it.
So they the audience, Miss Renee Peoples says it seems like you're having an echo. So, you know, I don't hear it on my end, but the audience said it seems like you're having some type of echo.
Okay, it's still an
Okay, it's still
echo.
an echo.
I'm kind of
Mhm.
I'm
hearing an
kind of
echo
hearing an
too.
echo too.
I wonder
I
if
wonder if
I leave
I
and come
leave and
back,
come back,
or
or
let's try
let's
this.
try this.
So you want to go out and come back in?
Did that work?
Did that work?
Let's see here. I see you up here on the screen 2 times, so let's see here.
Oh, you know what? I
Oh, you know
actually
what? I
can't
actually
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
Hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
Can you hear me now?
Uh, oh,
Oh.
it sounds a
It
little
sounds a
weird.
little
I'll take the
weird. I'll take
blame.
the blame.
It's kind of like
What
a
Kind of like
distorted
a
sound.
distorted sound.
what device are you using?
An iPhone.
An iPhone.
Okay. Okay, so let's go out and come back in. We can do that. Both of us, we can do that.
Do what?
Do what?
Go out and come back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, brother Bobby, sister Renee, what's going on? So glad you guys put me, you know, um, with Miss Paris, and you definitely introduced me to a lot of people, brother Bobby. I definitely appreciate you, man. As far as the acting world, man. You know a lot. You're a great mentor. I've been watching you for some years, man. Even you was in Atlanta, how you give people a chance, and you just take them from a whole to a whole nother level when it comes to understanding, um, the film business, understanding the agreements of the contracts of the film business, the laws, the regulations, just understanding what type of role they should act in. And, if that role is suitable for them, if not, you can find them something else to do because there's so much to do in the film industry, even behind the scenes, like you always teach people. And Sister Renee, I know that your craftsmanship with that pen, is something serious. As they would say in the music industry, she got that penmanship. And so, we're just grateful to even be, connected with you guys. And I see you, I watch you, man, and you make the transition from Atlanta the, to Vegas, and it has not stopped. It's a reoccurring whirlwind of fire. And so, I'm just grateful to see even in Vegas you still give people a chance to do what they do. So, and that's a wonderful thing. And so um I see you have some new people, with this new film that you got, man. And that's how I actually got, connected with Paris because I seen her on your page and whatnot, and I just asked her, would she like to do an interview? And I just yeah, she was like, me? I was like, yeah, you. Of course you. So people always be surprised, you know, um, brother Bobby and sister Renee when they come from your neck of the woods, and I asked them do they want to do an interview. They act like they are so shocked that I asked them, but I said that of course, and once they found out that I'm connected with you guys, so I guess they really put two and two together, understand a little bit more. But I just think up and coming actors and people in the film industry, they already are speaking on the camera. So why not conduct some interviews to really let people know who you are, what up and coming roles you have, you know, um, let them understand you as a person and why you chose to be in the film industry, and just understand the type of things that come along with the film industry. So, and then I know that it's a lot of brilliant people that you guys work with that can probably narrate some films as well. So, well,
How we
hello, are you
doing?
back?
How we doing?
I'm good. You? I was just talking to brother Bobby and sister Renee, and just tell them thank you for really letting me know who you were, and now that I have you on my podcast, I think it's a wonderful thing, and I think this relationship can really grow since I know that you have that music background as well. So it's very very interesting to see you work that film and music together, even with you going back into the studio making a song or two. Maybe you can pitch it to a music supervisor to get on some soundtracks as well. So it's a big deal for you. I understand.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
thank you.
You know what? I
You
think
know
I
what? I
brought
think
the
I
echo
brought the
back.
echo back.
I hope I
I
don't
hope I don't
irritate
irritate
anybody's ears
anybody's
too
ears too
much.
much.
Actually, um, Mr. Bobby and Sister Renee said it's better. It sounds a lot better. So, you know,
Okay.
Okay.
but I was just giving them a shout out because they put me with a lot of people. So a whole
Yes.
lot of
Yes.
people, and they really, really, really good, and they're great at what they do. But most of all, they love people. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They're willing to give people a chance. They're willing to
Yes.
give people a
Yes.
shot. And so I think you know, I'm fortunate to know them before they get that $300 million check. Because you know, once they get the check, they might be like, "Oh, who is this fella?"
Right.
Right.
You know, so yeah, so just playing, but yeah. So let's talk about why you got into this film industry, and after talking with your grandfather, he says, I think that you should do acting, and so how did it register in your mind when your grandfather, of course you love your grandfather, but he was a investor that believed in all your ideas and all your aspirations and dreams. So when he said that to you, how did it register for you?
You know,
You
I
know, I
never
never
take
take
anything that he
anything
says
that
to
he
me
says
for
to me
granted
for
because
granted
he's
because
not
he's not
a man of
a
many
man of many
words.
words.
He's
Mm-hmm.
definitely just the
Definitely
type of
just the type
person
of
that,
person that,
when
when
he
he
speaks,
speaks,
that's the end
that's
of
the
it.
end of it.
There's no further
There's no further
conversation
conversation
after it.
after it.
And
And
that
that just
I just honor
I
his
just
words
honor his
so much
words so much
because
because
his father
his father
was
was
98, just
98,
passed
just
away,
passed away,
raised by
raised
like,
by
you know,
you know,
free
free
slaves,
slaves.
like
Mm-hmm.
families
Like
that
families
will
that will
descendants of
descendants
slaves,
of
direct
slaves,
descendants
direct
of slaves.
descendants
My
of
great
slaves. My
grandfather
great
was
grandfather was
95 when he
95
passed
when he
away.
passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And so
And so
that's who he was
that's who he
raised
was
by. And
raised
so
by. And so
it's
it's just
one thing that was
one thing
taught. It's
that was
just like,
taught. It's just
listen,
like, listen,
when my
when my
grandfather
grandfather
spoke,
spoke,
it
it
was
was
just
just
that.
that.
And
And so
it was just
it was just
in me.
in
It was
me.
just kind
It
of
was
like a
just kind of like a
deposit that he
deposit
made.
that he made.
So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't
So
really
I didn't
have
really have
any
any
experience. It's
experience. It's
always been
always
in the
been
back of
in
my
the back
head.
of
I've
my head.
always
I've
kind of
always
looked
kind of
up
looked
things
up
regarding
things
acting,
regarding
but
acting, but
never
never
really
really
looked into
looked
it.
into it.
And so
And
after he
so after
passed,
he
I
passed,
started,
I started,
just like I said,
just like
keeping
I
it on
said,
my
keeping it on my
radar. And
radar.
out of
And out of
nowhere,
nowhere,
I started to
I started
see
to see
Bobby pop up on
Bobby
my
pop up on my
timeline
timeline
about
about
acting.
acting.
Like I would
Like
just see
I would
little
just see little
things about
things about
movies or
movies or
promoting a
promoting a
movie or
movie or
sharing different
sharing
things.
different
And I was
things. And
like,
I was
okay,
like, okay,
wow.
wow.
And then I
And
started
then I
seeing him
started
talk
seeing
about
him
his
talk about
wife.
his wife.
So I
So
added
I
her.
added her.
And so he
And so he
always
always
puts
puts
in
in
Facebook, like
Facebook,
he would
like
ask
he would ask
questions
questions
to
to
his Facebook
his
audience.
Facebook audience.
And
And
I think
I
one day
think
he
one
asked
day
a
he
question
asked a question
saying,
saying,
hey, do
"Hey,
you know
do you
that
know
my
that
wife
my
teaches
wife
acting
teaches acting
classes?
classes?"
And so I was
And so
like,
I was like, "Oh,
okay, that's on
okay,
my
that's on my
radar. It's on my
radar. It's on my
radar.
radar."
And
And
so
so
time went
time went
by, and
by,
I
and
think I
I
may
think
have
I may have
inquired, and
inquired, and
the class
the class
either
either
didn't
didn't
start or
start
was
or
about to
was
start.
about
It
to
was
start.
at the
It was
time
at the time it was in
but
person, but
it was kind
it
of
was kind of
before or during
before
the
or during the
pandemic, and things
pandemic,
were
and
just
things
kind
were
of
just kind of
Mm-hmm.
not
not
just
just
solidified just yet.
solidified just yet.
And so I was
And
like,
so I
okay,
was
I'm gonna
like,
just
okay,
keep
I'm
it on
gonna
my
just keep it on my
radar. And I
radar,
started
and I
to just
started to just
watch
watch
their
their
pages more
pages
and more
more
and
and
more
more
and
and
more.
more and more.
And
And
so
so
it came
it came
again that
again that
Renee
Renee
introduced her
introduced
classes
her
were going to
classes
be
were going to be
virtual.
virtual.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
And so I was
And
like,
so I
okay.
was like, okay.
I went on a
I went
page
on
from
the
my
page from
phone,
my
and
phone, and I'm just like
trying to read
trying
through
to read
through
through
their
their
website.
website.
And she
And
promoted
she
like,
promoted like,
get in
get in
$25
$25
for your
for your
deposit. It's
deposit.
time.
It's time.
And so I
And
was
so
like,
I was
okay,
like,
this is my
okay, this is
time.
my
I don't
time.
even know
I
what's
don't even
going
know what's
on.
going on.
I
I
personally
personally
had
had
just left
just
my
left my
job
job
because
because
I got
I got
promoted.
promoted.
Then it was taken
Then it was
away.
taken
Then I was
away. Then I
promoted
was
again.
promoted
And then
again. And
the
then
pandemic
the
was just
pandemic was
shaking
just
things up
shaking
for
things up for
everybody, which I
everybody, which I
understood.
understood.
But I just
But
felt
I
that
just
my
felt
time
that
had
my time had
expired there.
expired there.
And so,
And so
I left
I left
just
just
spontaneously.
spontaneously.
And I was
And
like,
I was
you know
like,
what?
you know what?
I don't really
I don't really
know
know
what my money is
what my
looking
money's
like. I'm
looking
waiting
like.
for
I'm waiting for
unemployment to say pick up the
pick up the
phone.
phone.
But I'm signing
But
up
I'm
for this
signing up for
class.
this
All I
class.
know is
All
I'm
I
putting
know
my
is I'm putting
deposit
my
down.
deposit down.
And then next
And
thing I
then next thing
know,
I know,
you know, the
the
payment is
payment
due
is
in like
due
the
in
next
like the
week. And
next
I was
week,
like,
and I was
oh,
like,
wait,
oh
what's
wait,
going
what's
on?
going
And
on?
then
And then
she
she
postponed it.
postponed it.
And then next thing
And
I
then
knew,
next thing I
she
knew, she
offered like a
offered like a
scholarship.
scholarship.
I'm
I'm
accepting 5
accepting 5
students for a
students for a
scholarship.
scholarship.
And so
And
I was
so I
like,
was like,
you know,
close
listen,
my
the
listen.
worst
The worst
answer is
answer
no.
is
I
no.
feel like
I
you have
feel
to
like you have to
prepare
prepare
yourself
yourself
for a no
for a
in
no
any
in any
circumstance, any
circumstance, any
situation, right?
situation,
Because
right?
then
Because then
at that point,
at
it's
that
just a
point it's just a
demand.
demand.
It no
It
longer
no
becomes a
longer becomes a
question.
question.
And
And
so I was
so
like,
I was
you
like,
know,
do
I
I
qualify if
qualify if
I'm already
I'm already
pre-enrolled? And so
pre-enrolled?
she's
And so
like,
she's like,
yeah.
yeah.
Next thing I
Next thing
know,
I
just
know, just
with
with
their
their
blessing, I'm in
blessing,
the
I'm in the
class.
class.
So
So
5 weeks,
5 weeks,
I learned
I learned
so much.
so much.
It's a
It's a
beginner
beginner
and
and
beginner acting
beginner
class
acting
and
class
etiquette
and
class,
etiquette class,
like a
like a
2-in-1.
2-in-1.
And
Mhm.
And
I literally learned
literally
so
learned
much.
so
And
much. And
I just
I
think
just
that with
think
the
that with
energy
the
Renee
energy Renee
has
has
and
and
the
the
attitude that she
attitude
has,
that
the
she has, the
welcoming
welcoming
heart and
heart and
personality that she
personality that
has,
she has,
the passion
the
that she has
passion that she
behind
has behind
teaching,
teaching,
and
and
that
that
embrace coming
embrace
from a
coming from
woman,
a woman,
I was just
I was
able
just
to
able to
fully
fully
just
just
let myself
let
go.
myself go.
I wasn't
I wasn't
nervous. I
nervous.
wasn't
I wasn't
embarrassed. I knew
embarrassed.
I was
I
a
knew I was a
beginner.
beginner.
I just was
I
like,
just
you
was
know
like,
what?
you know what?
I'm just here to
I'm just
embarrass
here to
myself.
embarrass myself.
I'm here
I'm
to
here
get
to
corrected
get corrected
and just have
and
fun
just have
and
fun
embarrass
and
myself.
embarrass myself.
And
So
And so
so with that, would you with that being said, with working with Queen Renee, she made you feel like you was no beginner, that you had been doing this for the last 10, 15 years, and you was just getting a new role. So
Absolutely.
with that being said, with her making you feel that way, in you know how she register with people and how she meet them where they're at, and not placing where she want to be, but just gradually coach them, teach them, educate them about acting and having adequate speech while you're pronouncing your words, while you're reading the script or whatnot. And so it just gave you this sense of urgency to say, wow, this is something that I know I can do, and this is something that I'm going to be great at.
I want to say they like our class 2. I think we started reading scripts on the second class. By the second class. After the second class, I really felt like, you know what, I could do this.
Mm-hmm.
The energy, the way that she was teaching, and the vulnerability that I had going into it, I was like, oh yeah, this is something that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, now you go to the acting classes, and they coach you through the script. They coach you through how to pronounce your words correctly, and how to show body language while you're engaging with the script. Correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. So with that being said, after the fact that you went through the acting classes, did you go ahead to build a portfolio of professional pictures and maybe even get any comp cards to definitely shoot the different agencies and stuff like that? How did that process work for you?
So I actually took headshots or starter headshots, just starting to prior to, because like I said, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm just like, okay, well, I have a fashion business, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I need headshots. And so I started to play in front of the camera just to see how comfortable I was taking photos. And so I had a couple of headshots just in my back pocket, but nothing that I was using to really promote any work. And so in the middle of the classes, like I want to say maybe class 3 or 4, that's what they introduced the movie that they have been working on. Well, actually, the movie had been introduced, but they started to promote that they still needed to fill a few more roles. And by class 3 and 4, we were really diving deep into scripts, diving deep into the details of what you have to embody and know as an actor or an actress. Just acting in general, what you need to know to take on a character's personality and just inhabit a character. And so we went over like auditions, and we're going over, different things. And so I saw that some roles were posted, and I was like, is it too premature to audition? And she was like, no, it's never too premature to audition. Just audition. And I mean, I was like, okay, I'm gonna audition. I went over the script that was I wish I had the right jargon for it right now, but I went over the monologue that we were supposed to act out for the audition. So I'm reading over it, and I was just like, look, at the end of the day, I'm just here to have fun, embarrass myself, and be coachable. And so I sent it over. I read Keisha, kind of broke her down. Read the character, kind of broke her down, and was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just go for the gusto. And so I auditioned.
Okay, that's dope. So, we have covered what it was working with Queen Renee, and it seems like it's an awesome experience. I just want to know the direction of King Bobby, and with him being behind that camera, what is the intensity really heavy when you have that camera on you, or does he really direct in a strategic way that makes everybody feel like they're a star?
You know what? Just once I started classes, I started watching more YouTube videos of other successful actors and actresses. And I started to kind of get like their feedback when they would start talking about different roles, and people questioning them like, well, what about this role? What about this? And the number one thing I would hear them say is, well, in front of a camera, you get nervous. But I didn't have that experience. I thought that I was going to be very nervous. The first day that we started filming, I just was anticipating kind of everything to go wrong with me, not them. Just like me not knowing what was going on. And so him being behind the scenes, or being behind the camera, definitely he is laid back, but at the same time, you really see their teamwork come into play. Like he's definitely running the show, but it's so hard to explain. But if you had to visualize what a union would look like to bring something together, it's them. It's like, yes, he is behind the camera and giving direction, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. I think it's just a natural. It's really just like a natural gift. And him and Renee together, with her direction and his eyes, it's just like one person.
So it's actually like a born chemistry that flows together, and everybody everybody in the room can tell. So it's sort of like a double experience that you're getting, but it's also strategic on a level where it brings out the best of the actor or the actress that actually doing the role. I understand.
Absolutely.
I definitely understand. So with that being said, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we're gonna come back and talk about the emotion and the mental health of you being an actress.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Chatterbox with King Jacob, with amazing special guests. Now, this show is sponsored by Unique Blessings nonprofit organization, where we fight against human trafficking, sexual assault, domestic violence, with a focus on at-risk youth. So the world of human trafficking is a $1 billion business. So trying to bring our children back home sound and safe. So, we discuss, working with the People's TV Network. You know what I mean? As I would call Brother Bobby, Brother Renee, the People's Champ. With the People's Champ with Bunny and Clyde. So let's get into the aspect of after you had accomplished what you set out to do, the acting classes, and you went in for the audition. So the very first day you went in for the audition, and after this audition was over, what was that like for you mentally and emotionally?
Mentally, like I said, I prepared myself to be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've had enough experiences in life to understand that everything is going to come in its due timing.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes what you want, that desire is heavier than, if the timing is right.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt like I was just at a nice balance where I had just gotta, I'm continuing my learning experience. And, and at the same time, I'm saying yes to new opportunities. But in the back of my head, I'm okay to accept if it's not my time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would say that, really, it's just like it was a combination of things, knowing that timing is everything, mixed with a no doesn't mean never, and mixed with give yourself the opportunity to hear an answer. So, just those two things simultaneously kept me in a really healthy space to, try new things, try something new that I've never done before.
So, great answer. Really, really intellectual answer. Appreciate that. So on the emotional side, so this is, I studied a lot of, acting and film too, and so I've heard a lot of people say, when you're in that character role and have the emotions of the character, but you try to get back into your human characteristics, how long does that take a person to go back to their normal lifestyle after having the emotions of the character that they particularly play, or they're studying for the up and coming part of a movie? So was that transition hard for you to get back to your emotions, or how did it make you feel playing that character emotions as well?
Well, you definitely break down the character. So in acting, you have to do a character breakdown to really understand this person. And I feel like for me, my motivation comes from two things: my inspiration and my influence. So my inspiration was definitely like my grandfather, just depositing that token. But my influence in acting came from, people have stories. I have a large family. I have family members that have dealt with substance abuse, physical abuse. I have successful family members who, have, money, wealth, and, feel good about it. And I have some family members that, are ashamed of, the riches that they have, because that comes with pressure too. People want to take, people need. I have, family members that deal with mental, illness, all different types of things, and knowing friends like this as well, and friends of friends who have these family experiences. But the common denominator I find is, especially with social media, is that people will never post I was behind on my rent for 3 months. You know, my car note was late. I had a warrant out for my arrest for traffic tickets, and I went to jail over the weekend. You know, but they would post every highlight though that may lead up to something, but never post the setbacks and the hardships. And I feel like that's where my influence comes from when it comes to characters, especially characters that have, you know, that suffer from different things and just have like can be labeled as a bad person. That influence of real life, people that I know, people that I love, you know, their loved ones, that influence right there helps me. So it's not really too much of a emotional transition for me because I feel like I've already experienced every emotion that you can as a human being, and I'm just not ashamed to tell that person's story for them.
Okay, I can understand. So, what about a journey what people don't never talk about as far as in the film industry and the music industry, but it is a journey. So there's also what we call a spiritual journey in this industry. Absolutely. So you know, so the spiritual journey can be very confusing sometimes. It can be have you sitting there thinking in a day sometime, you know, after you come off set, you know, and then it can put you in a creative process where you just want to write down all your thoughts and you can create your own script that way while you're in that spiritual alignment or that spiritual or that spiritual awakening. So with that being said, is there any type of spiritual journey on your walk in becoming this world-renowned actress?
Definitely, I would say that I'm a faith-based woman. You know, I feel like faith is literally the substance. You know, because I started with $25. A $25 deposit,
right.
And a couple of questions. That's all I had. So questions is the land, and the $25 is a drink. So you know, that's all I had, and I put myself out there, and you know, and was as confident as I could be. You know, and I think sometimes you have to just walk in that. You know, sometimes you want to go, you know, at your highest level self that you imagine, but maybe you're not there. But show up as confident as you can be. You know, and at the end of the day, I definitely think that prayer is necessary, and you know, hearing the word of God is so important. But whatever you do, you know, find that faith, find something that keeps you grounded and rooted and is filled with principles. You know, and that's gonna help in any journey you take on.
Right, I can dig it. Well said, well spoken. And so, I remember you said that you were a writer as well. So, with you being a writer, you know, what is something that you would write if you had to write a script, and what is something that you would write, and if you wanted to present this to the People's TV network, you know, how creative could your mind be to really turn their minds a whole different in a whole different light, where both of them can say at the same time, this is good. You know what I mean? So what type of film would you present them if you had to?
You know, I definitely would write something along the lines of, you know, just what we face today, and it's kind of common, and I'm kind of surprised I haven't really seen any movies like this out. But I definitely would write about, you know, a single mother who is just raising her children, you know, to the best of her ability, with the father gone for whatever reason, you know. And I will write about several single mothers, and these mothers, you know, come together to, you know, just create that village, you know, for them and their children. You know, whether one father was just an absentee father, another father, you know, separated from the family and went on, another father, you know, was murdered. A lot of a lot of families experience this, not just Black families. Single mothers of all nationalities, all races, who really just try. They really just are trying, and don't always have the tools and resources, and not always look as the stronger person. And so I would definitely write a movie of what those different households look like, and show what the products are of those households, and how those children do go on to be successful, regardless, and not to exit the father out, because the father is so important, but I don't think people understand how important having a father and a man in a household is, until you see just kind of how it looks not having him there.
Okay. Interesting. And I definitely think, that would definitely, make some headlines. But, me myself, if I had to present something to, the People's Network, it would probably be a film called Why Men Do What They Do.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Well, let us know.
Yeah. So definitely. And then it'll be another one called Relationships and Consequences.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I know that the People's Network will help me flip that thing all the way around where it'll just have people mind boggling. So, definitely they're definitely great people to work with. So moving right along, the creation of an actress and an actor, when it comes to telling somebody a story and putting their mindset in that person's shoes at their very moment it happened, that's a creative process that most people that's watching the television won't understand. So with that being said, we have to really understand how the creation of the mind works. So with that being said, what are some things that you would like to do to create value in the community, as a actress, as a advocate, as somebody that the community can trust, and somebody that people feel the safety of their kids talking with?
And I'm having you repeat the question. I ask you to repeat the question one more time. What can I contribute?
I said, what would be the value that you can, commit to the community of you being an actress, that will really inspire the community? And what are some organizations that you would like to work with, as far as, having seminars, having some showcases, maybe maybe throwing a script writing in actor seminar, is that something that you would want to do to contribute back to the community?
I would say, as far as adding value, I think that where I would add the most value is just being able to tell whether it's based on a person's real life, or a fiction character, telling that authentic story, because whether you know it or not, that is someone's story. That's how it came to mind in the first place. It's somebody out there that's like that, and I think it's so important to share those stories. Even if you are looked at as the bad person, I think that it's so important to understand that this is real. Like, we have these ideas from real life experiences, maybe not our own personal, but secondhand. And so I'm always gonna try and tell the story in a most authentic way, to just confirm, like, you know what, I'm okay with playing any character, especially the bad characters, because we can't just write people off as bad people because of whatever the series of events that led to their life and lifestyle.
Okay.
And I think that's so important. Everybody wants to play the princess and the Cinderella and the hero, but I just think it's so important that you really bring value by displaying everybody. And as far as like bringing the community together, I'm just I don't want to not to undermine myself or underhand myself, but I'm still a small fish in a big pond. So I'm at the point where I'm learning a lot. I'm taking in a lot, and I'm just like trying to a sponge right now. I'm just soaking up, whatever someone wants to give me and show me and coach me. I'm taking that all in, and I think that a couple years down the line, I'll be able to say, you know what, this is what's necessary. This is where, gaps can be bridged and, things can be added. Most definitely.
Okay. Well, you have a voice, and your voice does matter. And the community needs your voice, regardless of how big or how small your voice is. The community still needs it.
Absolutely.
Because we still have to teach one, reach one, so we all can be great as one. So,
Absolutely.
we definitely need you, whether it's being a mentor to young girls, or whether it's helping people understanding what what nutrition to put in your body so you can stay away from different fatty acids, different stuff that cause your blood sugar to run up. Just educating people on nutrition, on how we can live longer, because
Absolutely.
us black people eat what tastes good. We don't eat what's healthy for us. So if it tastes good, we definitely partake in it. And sometimes the nutrition foods that's healthy, they taste bland, and we
That's
don't.
true.
And and our taste buds, have the upside down smile and be like, I can't do that, So with that being said, so your up and coming role, can we briefly talk about that?
Absolutely. Miss Keisha Washington.
Mm.
So, Keisha is, just a young girl in like today's age who is just pretty much lost and under the influence of, someone else just because of her upbringing, feeling like she
Okay.
had to struggle, just feeling up like, you know, she's never really been loved. And so the opportunity that she sees to, you know, cling to a man and him take care of her, that really just is the world that she's always wanted to be in. And so, as time goes on, he has her doing things that, well, it's no secret. The movie title was Temptress, and it is about ladies working, and so Keisha specifically, she thought she had the hustler's mentality, and want to really try to make something of what she's doing, but she really doesn't. She really has a lot of deep internal issues that's influencing her decisions and not helping her make the right decisions. So much so that she gets her cousin involved, but then becomes envious of just everything her cousin is doing. And so she kind of goes into a downward spiral because, like many people, if you don't address what your issues are, they're just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse and have a snowball effect, and could possibly be the demise of whatever you're really truly after.
Mm. Make me want to say, who is the pimptress? Why is she the pimptress? And how much power do she really have?
Mm-hmm.
Inquiring minds wants to know. Stay
Right.
tuned. Yeah, you know what I mean. So, so yeah, that's pretty dope though. So that's pretty dope. So I'm glad that you enjoy yourself. You're learning. You're
Yes.
gradually growing. As an actress. As a person, and who knows? You even might get to do some narration. So the sky's the limit. So,
I'm looking
but
forward to it.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing you do big things. So I just want to thank you once again for
Thank
joining
you.
us, and want you to give all your social media handles out so we can definitely follow you, and people want to get in contact with you, and maybe some people may have some work for you to do and want to work with you. So,
I
just
welcome
to
it.
okay, okay.
Yes, so you can find me on Facebook at Paris Henderson, and Instagram is Paricia. So Paris HIA and Monet with the T. Paricia Monet on Instagram and Paris Henderson on Facebook.
All right, thank you so much. So we want to welcome once again the lovely Paricia Monet
Thank you for
for
having
gracing
me.
us. You're welcome for gracing us and blessing us with her presence on the Chatterbox. And I appreciate the People's Network. Shout out to them for sending me so many great people and so many up and coming, people that we're going to see on the $1 million stage. And, I just salute to Bobby and Renee Peoples, man. They always show me so much love. I appreciate it. So until next time, y'all be safe, be blessed, and always remember, it's lessons in your blessings. Peace. We out of here.
That's a fact.